That is actually a surprise to me. I thought it would be Sandbox to do it. Of course, they chose the Maestro instead, which plus, and here he might just get rewarded. A nice headshot onto Static.
Now with the safety of the bunks next to him, it's going to be a successful plant. Grenades going out, and there you have it. Bibu does some work with his gun in hand as well, but he's going to have more to do. No precision. Have they been able to burn out those ADSs? That's the real question. Bibu decides to go after Static, and Static winning that fight, but he doesn't win the follow-up. The shotgun is out by Cactus, but he's traded out. It's an all-out brawl. Only 5 seconds left, and it's P4 trapped in the closet. He's not, but he doesn't get the full kill. It's Envy Taylor to claim Rise. Cactus is still down, but no! P4 is in! There's a blind spot exposed and in the Lion's Den. P4 has this shrewd angle, though. I don't know if they know that he's there. He swings out, so it's going to be Envy Taylor winning the fight for Sandbox. He was going to get it, right? And then it's going to be a near-flawless round for them. I might have been wrong, though, by the way, because Sandbox is keeping this close on this regard. 1 kill so far. Will need to get more, and he's going to get killed from the back. Okay, well, I said... And up Bibu will go, and there he has it. Takes out Harper, nobody's looking, he is Attic, and all you need to do is look in the right direction. It's a bit messy, but it still works out in his favor. Bibu now swinging for the fences. They've got to find Cactus, who manages to take down one. 2 seconds left. Static saves the day with his playing around, knowing that there's one over towards Pill. Huge round from Shile, and the pistol out, but Rise is there to knock away the clash. Harper with the...
They know each other's whereabouts. Ghost isn't chilling this time around, but gets shut down from the prone P4 on the floor.
Stat pad and should get it against He's on the ground. What are we playing? Gold ranked here? Bibu is in. Envy Taylor with 2 big kills. 3 big kills. Shile's in on it as well. It's now Shinka in a 1v1. Doesn't have access to that diffuser. Needs to pick it up. Shile pushes, and the push wins. Sandbox takes the match.
Very efficient operator if you want to, well, try and mess as much as possible with the droning of the opponent.
Bullet, who made this deep dive drive, is suddenly parked and left to wait.
A lot of things will be pointing in this direction right now. It's going to be 1 kill at least to start it off, but it's digital to finish it off. And that is going to be some smiles. That is going to be the cheers as well, because the Dream is alive. The Dream.
He steps back in from his position on the power on the far side. 2 down, though. And it's just God Legion left. Has to do the ace clutch the same way we talked about one FaZe player trying to do it before. Now, well, it goes the same way, but still forming, and with a minute left, they just suddenly take another 2. And Ethan now is going to try and swing back in, but a falls. And another spray comes through. Cyber's error is caught next. God Legion under the table.
Damage himself as Astro goes down in the meantime. It'll be a very slow prone peak there, but he doesn't get that far.
Cover on the diffuser here. They hear the goo mine pop off, but it's not going to be enough. A great take with a shotgun. Just one more pop up and a pop down to lock it off. Can't quite get it. No! And they are far away on a bit of an established play.
Now with 3 members left. One of them is inside that basement, picks up the first, is Digital onto Cyber. Ethan, however, is taking a lot of damage as he gets open. There's a member down there as well, but he gets the very first kill, lets the diffuser drop, turns it into a 3v2 situation. The remaining 2 Chiefs members are inside. He needs to clutch it out in the next 20 seconds, but a C4 will blow him up, and that means that if it just purely comes down to the gun skill right here, it's Souls that comes in at the top at the very start.
That might be on the top of red, and nobody's overextending underneath, I say, as Souls, Ethan and God Legion both massively damaged. The diffuser's picked back up by Ethan. No, it's actually just stepped over, and he's dropped down. The fight is over. FaZe Clan lock it out for 3 rounds. Chiefs.
Removed from the board as well makes sense if the Thatcher is gone, especially on a map like Bank, where hatches are low. To find more indeed. It's a 4-on-2 situation now. Is the last man standing now on the side of Invictus. Gets the first. That is going to be Shaika Gol. Nitro. That means 45 seconds soon will be on the clock. Doesn't even get that far. Rafale.
Yeah, but you just have to have someone causing a problem. Oh, they find it anyway. Renshiro gets the lockdown on Jordan.
Catch one player, and suddenly it's all turned around as LMs is the first to fall on the side of BDS. Peak Easy gets that kill, but BDS now needs to start moving in. It's going to be the revenge kill from the side of IG.
The grenade to the default cam is going to see if he can lock it off. The bulletproof even, because it's not explosion proof. The head gets caught by Shite. He's going to see if he can draw some focus and attention. The hop out gets one. The dropout comes back away from him. And Renshiro with the lockdown now from those windows. Doesn't even need to pop back down because Alems has the cover.
They're already in the open area site right here. It's a Twitch Farmers to come through. A triple kill for Alems. The plant in the meantime going down, but a rotation from the small office will shut Alems down. Joe takes a lot of damage. A man comes in from the E-box here. Brede and Rafal both pick a lot of their positioning is being given away.
That's it, but the push comes around on the split side at the same time. Jordan wins back in. They go for the swing. See if they can get one more, but 10 seconds. Connection assumed it was the same plant spot as before. But Shaiko, minute 20's just lost a minute, and now the drop comes through. One more. Shaiko is doing Shaiko things. It's locked off. Green more, though. Two bodies just swing around on the stairs. Luna Metal decides that he and draws blood from the Invictus players. One more hits the floor. More pings come through, locked with a camera, and this is Chinese water torture. Dripped and dropped on the split back, though. It's 3 versus 1 out of nowhere. Joe has it all to do. BDS lock it off. They get themselves in the playoff.
And a Rooney being taken off the board as well. It's gonna help both teams when they're in the defense to get their flashbangs and their nades tossed in the advantage. Empire has to find an opening to the round. Bosco says no, shuts it down. Shepard fracks back onto Skies, but Bosco finds another
Single
into
doorway inside a bathroom. He sees the head of the Maestro but can't connect, and ultimately it's Bosco credited with that final kill. There he goes. He sees the sledge. He knows he's there, and up he pops. No way. He's going to miss his opportunity. The sledge hears it.
God.
Rampy almost. User's going down. Can he get to Shepard in time? He looks the wrong way. Oh, no. And Shepard gets off the plant and is able to take him out. It's Rampy now to try and deal with the post plant, but he's got none left, so there's no coverage. He just eyes the floating phone in front of him as Rampy turns around a pivot. He's good enough for one, but can't control the MP5 on the second. A 2v3 as now Scyther is dropped and finished off. Always has been picked back up, and Bosco will sit over top of that diffuser. Easy kill onto Always, and he just needs to head for the hills as he's actually last alive against Joystick. Real problem, the answer is no. Shepard takes no damage somehow, leaving Bosco to try to get back to the bomb site. And he won't. Space Station, other than that, are doing quite well. Foltz goes unseen, can't connect onto a second. Shepard has been formidable. Always can't really engage with a shotgun leveled at him. They're not going to need it because the gun from Rampy finds him instead. And Always needs to walk through, and
Joystick and Hot and Cold might have an engagement. Joystick says no, runs back, beats the guy into long, but Hot and Cold trades
here, and they're going to need more from him now. And Rampy's woken up, and he chose violence. Now for Rampy, creeping up, and he slaps the booty. 5-2 in favor. Ying Candelas get tossed out, and I called it a disco dance party. But hey, Scyther answers the call. They don't have the ability to shut it down outside of a nitro cell, but Dan takes the engagement on his own. Skies has no coverage. This was so winnable, but all of a sudden Empire take it because there's no time.
Held his gun, held it up, found 2 kills, and it made the difference. And speaking of kills, Dan finds the opening onto Hot and Cold. Will he find a second? So far, he takes the fight with confidence, and yes, he does indeed. Pistol gets whipped out, finds a third onto Bosco. And assuming, of course, that Skies does not manage to touch the round. There it is.
Playing off the single reinforcement. Gets tossed out. Does it connect? It does a little bit of damage to Rampy, but no, they're sweeping through the site. This is match point for Space Station. Right there in front of us. Bosco makes it official.
Dan, I am now the man, but Joystick trades it back onto Foltz. Joystick now is the guy on top of main stairs, but Cypher helps him out.
Nobody's giving each other an inch just yet. That bulletproof camera will look all the way towards the hallway, but Rampy walks away with that one. Doesn't see Always inside a vault. The information up. Will he live up to the billing? They know his position. There's one for him. A second one lies in wait. Skeleton key out, trying to close the gap around the bomb chassis. He pulls it off. North America.
Last one.
Yeah, another one to throw teams off a little bit here, just to hopefully make things a bit more fun. Rudy actually makes perfect sense. We've been seeing, of course, Wamai as well as Jaeger to some big risks as they start to encroach on a Team 1 territory, but big risks mean big reward as well. If you can make the members of Vitality take some control, people will be dropped on a trade, though. But once again, it's all left to Lagonis, and he's just got a shotgun to play with, so P4 cleans back of the vault here and try to push their way onto the site through that avenue. But Levy, he's ready for that exchange, or at least the trade that'll come from it. Bibu picks up another one, but Bibu will also be exchanged out here. Alamau going to be the only one left, but the timer has run down. Cactus, however, safely got the plant onto the ground, but they don't notice
He's sitting these flashbangs to try and go for the active challenge here. Gets the kill before the Nitro does come out, and that allows him to start pushing on as Neskin holds off to the main control of this actual B bomb side, and they will do it. No, it will not. It's a grenade, however. Levy, will he be looking back in time? That is going to be the question. 3-man. He will be able to get just one though. Cactus now control of this actual B bomb side, and they will do it. No, it will not. It's a grenade, however, that tries to trade Alamar, but
the fact that the nade wasn't cooked. Neskin also able to trade on a P4 now. The members of Vitality losing their numbers quickly. Bibu trying to hold on inside of Locker Wire as well. It's a dead giveaway to where he's playing from, and it's a dead kill for Alamau as he finishes things up into this fight. No longer worried about Twitch drones. He's got to frag out at this point, but only for one, as he also goes down on an immediate exchange. KDS rushing back into Jay gets caught also as Lagonis has had to rotate out of it. Lagonis now the only one in this play, not expecting such a forward movement from Cactus to this round as you would generally expect out of these situations here. Team 1 want to take things early on by Team 1 this time. That'll give Team 1 the early advantage they need to keep on swinging. Rise as well going to be in trouble, but he's got the additional also as Alamau creeps forward. It's going to check around him, but still won't be able to catch it as Alamau gets a nice clean kill to finish off. He's still going to have to just chuck out the second one and hope it works out, but again, it's too long range. The members of Vitality seem ready for the fight. He's going to allow it to go down, and now he's going to suddenly push out against his opponent, but he gets the drop, gets the kill.
Aggressive doesn't quite know yet whether or not the down is in, and there it is. Yes, really gets a night there from Alamau.
It's going to be Alamau taking out one of his own teammates in order to accomplish that. Vitality still at full strength as we enter the final 10 seconds of the round now, and he's going to expect it. His teammates have handled the rest of this, and there's really no time left anyway. Even if Levy is going to pick up the kills here, it won't matter to go for a plant. They've swung their way in and are tearing apart the rest of the defense. That's the change up right there from Ford. He's got a good expectation about where to find this player, and he just fired it out. I believe catches Shinka mid-reload there too, so takes him down out of the fight, follows it through, and knows he's got more on his flank as well. Here comes the Vigil. That takes out P4. Let's see if he can go for the full 4 kill once again. Here's Bibu, the last one left to challenge it, and of course Alamau has got no rise. Well, not really cleaning it up, but rushing it out towards the outside of the building here to pick up his first kill. It's got to be cautious though on the way back in as Levy still has the repel. He's going to try to push forward, looking for the 1v4 clutch this time, but no, finally goes down. And that'll seal the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Vitality come out of their final game.
3 Intel op bans, 0, Valkyrie and Echo all being taken off the board. And after that wonderful
they need to deal with, but they are very aware of the top of the stairs. God Legion's going to take down Yoga as he tries to get himself a headshot onto God Legion as the challenge comes on into sight. Fisher guy, he manages to hook himself.
C4 when it comes through, stepping forward, out comes the C4, connects on towards Ethan but doesn't finish him off, and like that, 2 more kills recharging up here. Of course, the longer the Wamai is alive, the better, but mirror windows, we speak about to go quite aggressive on the challenge as he sees one more step in, but isn't aware about, I think it was Digital who came swinging in there to find a kill for them.
And absolutely no more hooks, just playing out from behind. That shield shut down by Worthy. That's a nice shot, but Laxing, he's going to get trying to open up the wall with the skeleton key as he goes is not ideal. It's taking his attention away. DS is all to keep him in place. There you go, he steps out, gets himself a kill onto Fisher guy. He's going to get caught
a little bit deeper here on the step in through. They're worried about the hatch. He's got a long angle there. They've managed to kill the planter as well. God Legion, the only one left alive. He won't be able to get away with this one. Yoga
might just slow him down because he definitely doesn't want to give his position away. And look at that, I think the Chiefs were well aware of where in. Ethan finds it, 18 seconds left to go. Hopes is gunning, but it's all in vain as Digital down. Fisher guy is going to be there as the hatch drop comes in.
That's kind of how it works around here. The swing coming out. God Legion should not be winning that one against Kino, but does. Hopes getting one more. The time is about to hit 0. We're going to
garage entrance. Fisher guy as well. Just look at him dipping and ducking and diving to try and get the kills there. The plant is going inside of sight. Tries to take the challenge. Takes a bit of health as he goes past. No! Looks to the long angle. User picked up. Goes to the plant once again. The cover is in place from Kino. What a kill. But it's all going the way of Cheese, and it's Digital
down. Gets the Aussies back in front here as well. 10 seconds to play with, and we need to see something big out of Laxing and Yoga. They step in. Ethan, another kill coming back in. Laxing, half HP, can't quite find his mouth. What's going on, boys? Still a 1 versus 1 sets in, and unfortunately for Laxing, well, the last man hiding far cannot be challenged from down below by the Ash. Up they try and come. Ethan swings to find himself one. Isn't aware of the one man that's called creeping around. They had no idea he was there. Ethan finding a 4K in the round.
Got to do it now. He finds a kill onto Yoga. They could really do with some more from him as 2 are down inside. Is in place. It's going to be that easy. They're using their own shield against them. Somehow, Ethan
try and make this one stick. They have no way of contesting him just yet. Ethan's got to do some work. No, where have they found him? It's a 1 versus 2 for Kino. Ethan, Digital, both back on site. They have an idea as where he is, but they get the shutdown. Chiefs are going to take the game 7-4. Oxygen doing their best in the final round, but Chiefs prevail.
Ethan just
Windows where those outside cams can be chucked if Sonics want to try and get aggressive here, but away from that, obviously just the camera placements inside the building are going to be very nice.
He's holding up on Pillar. The question is, does the Maverick know? Yes, he does. And Gig also being fragged out straight after Kansan collecting the closing kill. A 3 versus 3. IG need to start making something happen, but yet he's on a mad one. Make it a 3K for him before SiegeGG gets the trade, and Joe with the final 2.
IG will still try to put presence against this and actually swing around looking for the player on the inside of the stairwell. Gets them and now goes for a second. What a play from Gig.
Coming in, Joe and Jordan both drop and not yet just out. Not that it matters. A great one tap onto Gig, and there's the shutdown there. Looking
the mobility more than anything else in this situation here, and they're going to find proficiency with it as Yeti gets a great angle against Jordan. Second, I believe, from Lunar Metal, but has to take out the air jab first, and there we go. Great adjustment for Brett.
They know that he's in shower corridor. They know what his next move is going to be. Gig's holding the angle.
Here as he continues to push forward, Gig and Grixer are going to trade blows, but that regardless takes care of the players hiding inside of Harry Potter there. Yet he's going to be able to trade that one back.
This pillar push, he's got to be the one to step across and recover the diffuser. Yeti, an absolute pro. Tower stairs on the push downwards. They've got one left inside the barrels. Grixer will collect the close. Another big one kill. It's a lot of work for them to find some more. Jordan finding one. They're stepping in, looking for the plant here. One more on back. It's a 1 versus 1, and Kansan clutches out. Very careful about the pressure as it starts to mount. They don't know about the man to the right, or maybe they do. No, they definitely don't. Joe, with a 2K, turns it into a 3.
Ends up getting dropped, meaning Super's going to be alone. He is not in any situation where he can get his teammate back up. It's way too much of a high pressure scenario. To at minimum support the all-in push they're going to have to go for soon due to a lack of time.
A lack of confidence in a way, but they pull the trigger, pushing their way in through split here and charging.
HP due to being inside of a toxic babe and now nearly finished off. Grixer does pick up 1. Grixer now with 2, but unfortunately overwhelmed by the 2 remaining players on Invictus. And that will give them, and smokes begin to block off the angles here. Grixer with another one, but Lunar as well as the rest of IG begin to fight back in huge dividends here. It falls to a 2v1 after the dust settles, and very quickly a 2v0. And we've seen these members of Invictus start to fight back in the late round again. Joe is going to be caught off guard by Grixer as he pushes into Attic, and Lunar Metal as well, dropping another member of the Sonics. He's not out of this just yet either. 10 seconds remain. Here comes the pinch. He may not be ready for the push coming in from the Kid Storm side, but he was ready for the Attic play. Wasn't enough though, as Rexen successfully going too far into a bad situation just as of yet here, but Lunar Metal going to put the early pressure onto Kansan. Coming in from the Sonics over towards the Kid stairs here, and now pushes out to find a beautiful headshot to shut it down here. Below here, SiegeGG's next challenge could come from a multitude of different directions, but he takes it directly, shutting down Super, giving him his 9th consecutive death. Another one, he's up to a triple here, and he could very well end the game with this. No, denied finally by Rexen, but it's Rexen. Any option to try and get a vertical kill before he commits himself to this hatch, which, yeah, unfortunately will surely lead to his demise, as we see happen very quickly there in Invictus.
Get rid of those black eye cameras. I mean, probably a good choice from Empire there. FURIA used Valkyrie to back away and just try to take this fight on a longer angle for the time being. Look at that from highs. He's that briefcase. Only 30 seconds left to go. Miracle doesn't waste any time whatsoever. Gets himself in, starts putting it down, but it doesn't matter because everybody dies around him or two, but he knows that this round is done.
Shepard, the exit frag there, the KD. High is still on high, looking to do some work, and I'm just a bit... This is like the small things about it, right? Little flank drone set up Empire. Yet again, a 4v4 has now turned into a 4 versus 1 because they have no idea and no awareness as to where Empire are. This should be a closeout here. Fantasy left in a 1 versus 3. There's one more in the hallway, can't quite win the gunfight onto Shepard.
And he's trying to push forward now, almost ignoring Cider. Does rightly too, and manages to find one, but shut down immediately. Shepard gets one, Shepard gets 2, Dan on another, and it's all Empire again. They are
to light, so a couple of flank drones on the go as well, but here comes a potential 1v1. There's no droning coming in, and that is another free kill. Furia.
He's trying to get something going out of VIP, gets the spray down, will find a kill onto Cider, shut down by Dan, and that is
waiting.
The problem now for Empire.
Oh,
there you go, joystick cleared out, wonderful nade from high, and he's up against it now. There's a man in there, he sees him, can he get the kill? Yes, 1 versus 2. 2, diffusers down and activated, shut down as Raya sees him move in.
That one again I look at and think, well, you swung in for a drone for a fight there and no drones coming in. This one, again, no one droning what was going on.
Onto highs, and Furia still haven't dealt with this top floor, always goes back for more. He's going to drop Lender, he's going to finish him off. Traded out by Rare, but it's practically
Surely he can step in and try and locate. Goes for the swing in, but Joystick finds the door. It's a 5-1 half for Empire. Looking to see what he can do. Do they even know he's here? They miss him in the first case. Tries to step across, gets slaughtered. Lender rendered by the Russian Blender. Plant goes down.
At all, we are effectively 1 versus 4. He's got an opportunity to potentially pick his man up, but Sada says, no thank you.
Instant run out. There is someone to his left. I think he might be watching this one. Goes out, gets the freebie, and almost gets traded out. Trying to open up that rotate. There was simply no need, but this is how it shaped up. Miracle on the close side. Will manage to find himself one. Dan trades it back. The smoke canister. Shotgunning this one out. Can he get himself outside and go for the kill? No! Always chooses right. On his right. Got a C4 on side. No way of stopping it. They see the man in the rotate. Surely they find the kill. No way has he timed it out. Dan at the last second finds the kill. Empire take their 3 points. They do all they can.